Welcome into Andy Moore Field here in Bloomington, Indiana. The visiting Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Indiana Hoosiers for Game 3 of this weekend series. My name is Noel Ferry. Alongside me, Charlie Huris. A beautiful day here in Bloomington, Indiana. A perfect day to celebrate the seniors.
Ending up with a walk-off win, but yesterday, great offense from the Badgers.
This one sent to the shallow outfield. Benson's there to clean it up. Quickly one away for Wisconsin here in the top of the first. And for Indiana, that's good news for them. Something that they have really throughout the years.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. It's another sold-out crowd today at Andy Moore Field. This ceremony earlier to celebrate the four seniors, their family walking them to home plate, getting a picture, a team picture as well. So yeah, Hillary Blomberg ended up getting the save in yesterday's win.
This one's a fair ball, just barely snuck to the right of the third baseline, putting up the stop sign. She blows through it. The throw home is in plenty of time. No, they'll say that she touched it. Parker had the ball there. And all the way from first, Kuzak sneaks in for a run, make it a 1-0 Wisconsin lead.
I mean, it looked like the throw was in plenty of time. Avery Parker had plenty of time to set herself up for a tag into a triple.
Here's one lifted into left center, back at the wall. This one's gone. Emmy Wells. Already a home run weekend for her. She tacks another one on, make it a 3-0 Wisconsin lead.
How about your 14th home run of the season? A team leader in home runs. And she is the cleanup hitter for a reason. How about a 3-0 lead on senior day?
Wisconsin coming in to spoil the celebrations here at Andy Moore Field. Holding on to a 3-0 lead. Indiana has been playing from behind to potentially chip into this lead. That's something we've said a lot this weekend as the 0-2 is punched into center field. High flying back off the wall. She's going to try for three here. The throw from Benson is too high off the backstop. And staying put, Peyton Bannon rips one to center. And the Badgers red hot.
Red hot. My goodness, she had no sign of stopping after rounding second base. She would end it. I think she goes back to that here.
2-2 rip towards Van Brandt, snatches it out of thin air. That will do it here for the top of the first, but not before Wisconsin grabs three. A double by Blomberg earlier on. As we see here, Van Brandt read it right off the bat, right place, right time. And she gives pops this one up into the shallow outfield, calling everyone off. Over in center field is Bannon, one away for the Hoosiers here. Copeland once again timed it up right.
Finding the gaps in yesterday's game, it was just too little too late.
This one trickles down the first baseline, grabbed by Gerardo. And just like that, two away here in the bottom of the first. Wisconsin
defensively
brings up Sarah Stone in her first at-bat of the day, a slow roller up towards second, and just like that, 1-2-3 go the Hoosiers. Remains a 3-0 ball game here. Wisconsin.
She's all over the place.
2-1 now to Hubbard. Chops this one rolling down the line. Benson can't get there, and Cooper, the throw is offline, so Hubbard is in safely against Indiana. But Skylar Serdashny, you take a look all the way back to 2021 as she shows bunt here down the first base line. Stone's able to lay down the tag, but on the play, O'Brien in safely to second. Serdashny, but back in 2021, we were talking about Serdashny, who just laid down that bunt. As here's another trickler into the infield, and Van Brandt is there. Been rock solid on defense so far today, but once again, Badgers get the job done.
Copeland ahead in this count.
Kuzak showed off the speed earlier on today when she manufactured a run for the Hoosiers. Right back towards Van Brandt. Hoosiers get it done. Badgers threaten with a runner over. This Hoosier squad leads the team in home runs with 13. As here's one down the third baseline. It's a fair ball. Rolling all the way into left field. Parker's going to hold up at second. A leadoff double for Indiana.
Frame it. It was high, and she framed it down. And nothing you can do now. Here it's a full count.
Payoff pitch. Taken low, Van Brandt works the walk.
Good at bat from Allie Van Brandt. She was phenomenal up to that point.
Bassett hammers this one into center field. Coming on it is Bannon. And Parker's going to hold up at second. No tag up there. So just like that, one away now for the Hoosiers in the bottom of the second. She's working on a 3-2 count now after a big break. The payoff. Andrews pops this one up into the shallow outfield. A couple Badgers charging on it. And Barks there to make the play. Great job by the left fielder to communicate. 2 away for Indiana.
That is now in this starting lineup game after game.
And has thrived as she rips one to center field. Here, a diving catch made by Bannon. Oh my goodness, robs the Hoosiers of extra bases. That ends the bottom of the second.
Today, we saw her pitch to the save yesterday as well. Such a positive impact for Wisconsin.
3-1 stays low, and just like that, Blomberg stays perfect on the day. She's headed to first for the Badgers.
Already 4 hits for Wisconsin.
This one's down in the dirt. Here goes Blomberg to second. She'll get there in plenty of time.
And it's just another fastball in the dirt from Brianna Copeland. The command has
taken her time. The 3-2, down low. Wells works the walk, and she's fired up. 2 walks in a row now for the Badgers.
2 straight.
Blomberg over at second, Wells at first. 2-2, Copeland grabs her first strikeout of the day in a big moment. Get some momentum for this Hoosier defense.
Zone at a consistent level.
The 3-1 is ripped into right. Andrews is coming in on it, makes the grab, no one checks up. And that's a big timeout for the Hoosiers.
Yeah.
First strikeout earlier on in this inning. She could use her second here. Called strike 3, Bree Copeland. Make it 2 Ks on the day, sends the Hoosiers to the bottom of the third. Wisconsin still on top of Indiana, 3.
It's going to get better and better.
Benson stays selective, and it pays off a 4-pitch walk to get things going here for the Hoosiers. Brings up Bree Copeland back up to the top of the order.
Now let's see.
Copeland punches this one up towards Kuzak. There's one. And they can't get Copeland at first. An almost double play. Copeland reaches on the fielder's choice. Minnick rips this one into right center. It's down. Back at the warning track. Digging in is Kettleman. Putting up the stop sign. Runners on the corners, and that is just what the doctor ordered for the Hoosiers. Taylor Minnick. Phenomenal tear against some tough Big Ten opponents. Sarah Stone, such a key piece to this Hoosier offense. She shows bunt here, knocks it down the third baseline. They'll throw to home. It's not in time. Cassidy Kettleman sneaks underneath the tag. Make it a 3-1 ball game.
That is aggressive softball, laying down a bunt down the third base line. It's a foot race to home. The little Brandon Phillips glove flip, and man, sliding
the field. I feel pretty good. Yeah, I think the hand gets in there. Wouldn't be surprised if the call stands as called on the field. But, oh my God, Cassidy Kettleman, it's an interesting story. Comes in for Kinsey Mitchell in a crucial piece to this Hoosier squad. We'll see if she can sneak under the tag here. The call on the field stands. She's safe. Keep Indiana off the board. You're so close to home already, closer to that than first, that is. This one, a chopper right off of Serdashny. She steps on third, and they can't quite get the double play. The throw brought Gerardo right off of first. Actually, excuse me, that is maybe sneak it in the bottom of the strike zone underneath Van Brandt. So selective. 1-2, rip down the first baseline. And that one's too easy for Blomberg over there at first. Gets the job done, but not before Indiana grabs one souvenir here today.
Yeah.
But it's come off the bat of the Badgers, so I don't think they really want that one.
Yeah, they're going to want to see a home team home run ball out in left field.
Yeah, last regular season home series. Here's a bunt laid down the first baseline. Stone tries to lay down the tag, and the ball falls out of her glove. Serdashny, you almost wonder if she gave a little. Gerardo shows bunt once again. This time it's up towards Copeland. Has the throw to first. She takes it. but Gerardo able to move two into scoring position.
Yeah, dig deep. Do not want to load the bases.
Payoff, this one ripped into left center. There's another souvenir for the fans here. A 3-run home run. Kuzak gives the Badgers a 6-1 lead, a no-doubter off the bat of the sophomore.
A line drive straight into left field. And no doubter, look at that, just it, boom, off the bat. And now it's all of a sudden 6-1 Wisconsin.
How quickly things can swing here. Indiana looking like they were potentially gonna really chip into that lead in the bottom of the third, and now they find themselves. Payoff, this one skied into center field. Kettleman has a beat on it, and she's there. Make it 2 away here for the Badgers in the top of the 4th. Wild for Emmy Wells.
Let's see if she can locate this fastball.
Sky high fly ball, and Cooper's there to make the grab. That will do it for this top of the 4th. Was your time? Think about that one. Let it stew over as Cora Bassett rips this one up toward short. Kuzak makes the toss, routine play, and 1 away for the Hoosiers here in the bottom of the 4th. It's a good question, Charlie. Make things pretty tough for Indiana.
And let's see how they do in the Big Ten tournament. But yeah, last year Indiana went to the regionals, NCAA regionals, where they were not.
Already quickly with 2 outs up on the board here in the bottom of the 4th. Cooper lofts this one into left. It's down for a base hit. Cooper reaches. And potentially just, trying to work her way around. Brooke Benson walked in her lone at bat on the day as well.
Yeah, 2 errors yesterday too.
Benson, a liner down towards short. The throw is in plenty of time. And that will do it here for the bottom of the 4th. Indiana leaves one stranded. Score remains 6-1. Badgers on top of the Hoosiers. Struck out 2 times today.
Indiana, no strikeouts.
But this time it's a drop strike 3. The throw's going to come in, and it brings Stone off the bag on the first batter. But regardless, they're safe at first.
Yeah, there is nothing more frustrating than striking out somebody and them still reaching base on a drop third.
And here's another pitch that can't quite get there, and on the play, pinch runner. Now a 2-2 count on Bannon. This one ripped towards Van Brandt at second, makes the toss, and the stop sign put up at third for Echeverria. 1 away now here in the top of the 5th, and so is
Alex Cooper is.
They won't. This one's going to be up towards Benson. Holds up the runner at third. A great play by the senior.
Brooke Benson looks off the base runner at third, makes sure she is not going home, and then rifles it to first.
A pitch, like you said, Charlie. This one lofted and down for a base hit. Echeverria easily scores on that one. Make it a 7-1 ball game. Wisconsin piling it on.
She just tosses an off-speed right over the middle of the plate. And that's not Copeland's bread and butter. A team ERA of 2.89 keeps opponents under 5 for the most of the time, but when that offense starts to break things open, Indiana, top schools.
2-2 is ripped over towards Van Brandt. Plays it off the hop and gets it done. Kleiman escapes this top of the 5th, but get it started soon.
It has to start right here in this inning at the top of the order.
Payoff pitch comes down low. A great frame attempt by Wells, who's been doing a good job all day. Doesn't get it this time.
On this 3-1.
She punches this one up into the air, coming in and making the grab is Bark. We've seen great communication from Wisconsin's outfield all series. Lonnie Moorfield is something else to see every single week. The Bloomington community loves this softball team, as here's one down the line, backhand, and what a toss from Sir Dashney. Oh my goodness.
That could start something.
But gotta do well hitting with 2 outs already up on the board. Barker lifts this one into center field. Back is Bannon. She calls off everyone and makes the grab. Wisconsin holds off Indiana once again. The payoff over towards Cooper. A great scoop there by the third baseman. and finally grabs the out after a long at-bat from Kuzak.
Yeah, Ava Kuzak is not an easy out by
No,
any.
here, a flashy infield to work with that absolutely suffocates batters. As this one comes in and it hit Blomberg. So she's headed over to first on the hit by pitch to Blomberg on that one. Here's one ripped down the third base line. It is barely foul. Barely. And that one would have been big trouble.
That took about 2 seconds for that.
A second to react to that one by the time it went past her. As Wells punches this one, Van Brandt is there, and a great read off the bat by the second baseman.
Yeah, Van Brandt initially saw that. I thought it could have dropped for a being out hit in 2 straight games. It's unlike Indiana.
The 3-2, I think that one came in.
It did.
Didn't hit Cuffle, maybe it did, but it also hit Park.
Find that consistency with 2 strikes.
Bojan rips this one into right. What a play by Andrews. Dives and saves some runs for the Hoosiers. Oh my goodness. Coming in out of nowhere. That ball was a for sure base hit.
Oh,
No, thank you, Aaliyah Andrews. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 7-1 the score.
Friday. Yesterday, they couldn't mount the comeback, but they were
close.
close.
They were close. Van Brandt rips this one up into the glove. The throw comes in. It's in time. You can't sneak anything past this Badger infield.
Have been impressive.
Bassett rips this one into center, and an easy catch for Bannon. That's been the story of the day for a lot of Hoosiers.
And for a team, Minnick, Avery Parker, and Alex Cooper.
Pays off for Andrews. She works her way on. Absolutely fought for that at-bat, Andrews. Pleaded her case. Force fans in the outfield.
Fans out in center field.
Cooper rips this one, and it's right into the glove of Blomberg, and that does it. We head to the top of the 7th. Wisconsin potentially looking for a few more insurance.
Last home game of the season, and Andy Moore Field is rightfully packed.
Here's a ground ball over towards Benson. She's there to make the play. Quickly one away here. Gonna put her away here. Swing and a miss. Kleiman works it all the way back. They'll say it was a drop strike 3, but to send the Hoosiers to the bottom of the 7th. She got it. Drop strike 3. The throw comes in. And Savannah Oden on back-to-back at-bats gets it done. The Hoosiers head to the bottom of the 7th. Lap
pulled, then they can really pour on the runs, but they haven't been able to do so.
This one, bread and butter for Serdashny. And there's one away for the Hoosiers here in the bottom of the 7th.
It's a routine ground ball moving. That's crazy.
Incredible. Incredible. Copeland.
It's been a lot of that.
Slow roller to Serdashny right on the money. 2 away, Indiana down to their last chance. For any fans to come here to Andy Moore Field, but they've come and they've been loud. 4-pitch walk for Minnick here. Brings up Sarah Stone.
It's been a lot of soft contact, a lot of fly balls.
3-1, down low. Stone works a walk, back-to-back for Indiana.
So now Tristan Thompson will stand in.
Johnson holding on to a 7-1 lead over Indiana. Jacobson sees one trickle down towards second, scoop and throw, and that is the ball game. Wisconsin wins the game and the series here at Andy Moore Field, spoils the senior festivities, and Indiana
has dropped back-to-back games, but all the credit goes to Wisconsin's Shelby Jacobson. A complete game, and she gets the win here this afternoon on Senior Day. 7-1. Wisconsin's offense, their offense proves to just be too much for the Hoosiers today.